Hello, lovely people of this flat, motionless plane. Welcome to Speak Truth and Speak Truth. Trying to make sure I pronounce truth correctly because I've been pulled up for saying truth. I'm sorry about that. That's my regional accent. I'm from Suffolk in England, and I do have a little bit of an accent. I'm sorry for that, but I promise you I'm saying the word truth. Truth. Speaking the truth. Thank you. Again, thank you all for subscribing to me. This thing is really growing now, so thank you very much. If it wasn't for YouTube and all their censorship, I'm sure that I may have even had a few more subscribers by now. But if you are one of the people that are clicking that button, salute. I really salute you. Thank you so much. Episode today, and I believe it's about episode 10 now. I've done some sort of observational camera experiments, and then other videos where I'm sort of sitting chatting like this. So please, if you do enjoy this one, go back. Celebrating today my 2000th view. Again, it's not millions, but maybe one day it might be. So to me, 2000 is a massive achievement, and if you're one of those people that has done that, thank you so much for clicking on my videos and watching them. Love you, really do. I'm gonna touch on a few things today, sort of maybe like more of a flat Earth news topic. But yeah, let's go about this. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard this gentleman's name. I only actually heard of him today. Dr. Kent Hovind, and that's spelled Hovind. He's obviously a very respected scientist and is talking down on flat Earth. I mean, it was pathetic, really. First thing he was saying was, well, if you actually look in the dictionary what flat is, that means that it's a completely smooth surface. So, I mean, we have mountains, so of course the Earth isn't flat. If that's where he's going, like, every flat earther knows we have mountains. Like, that's how we know the Earth is flat, because we're looking at one mountain to the other. I just saw a shot from Dubai, and it's taken a picture of the top of Mount Everest, and that should, even with refraction, have been about 300 kilometers below the curvature. How do you people not see this? Oh, yeah. The Earth is flat. It's either that or like 20 times bigger than they're telling us. And flat seems more logical to me. Ugh. Stop calling me thick. Really, because I'm getting angry. I'm joking. And again, I do sometimes joke in these things. Like, I try to have a bit of fun with this. And I'm now being accused of being an actor. If I am, give me a bloody Oscar, because why would I be sitting here acting, knowing all these facts about flat Earth and quoting actual science and not pseudoscience, and acting? Like, why would I just cannot get my head around that, why I would be an actor. But apparently I am. People that do seem to be sort of truth speakers get accused of all sorts. Joe Rogan, he used to be one of my biggest go-to guys, the conspiracy man, you know, and he brought it all up. And I think now, I hate using the word shill, but he's getting there. He's obviously being paid very well for what he does. You know, he'll talk about all these crazy things and push them to people. But mention flat Earth, and my God, he goes mad. Why? Like, just at least entertain the idea. You know, if you are a conspiracy guy, at least entertain this. But no, he's going mad against everyone. You know, if there's anyone that's an actor, it's him. Like, come on, like, as if I'm going to be sitting here, unpaid, pretending that I think the Earth's flat. It's ridiculous. Like, the Earth is as flat as this table I'm sitting at, and it is. Like, I would not be wasting my time to do that. It's just ridiculous. If that's all you've got, like, oh, I'm an actor. No, the earth is flat. That's what it is. Like, it's getting to me now. Censorship. You're still showing videos of Bigfoot on YouTube and promoting them. Aliens. Come on, like, I used to believe in aliens, and I was like, I remember when I was a child, like, do you believe in aliens? Do you believe in aliens? And I think basically everyone thinks to themselves, like, oh yeah, like, I believe in aliens. I used to say, of course there are aliens out there because we are aliens. Like, if there's any other life form out there, we are aliens ourselves. Like, I was going down that path of looking into space and forgetting where we live is the only realm. There are no aliens, like, and the government pushes it on us, really. All this, like, Area 51, it's just an agenda to make us think about all this stuff, and it is silly. There's no such thing as aliens. Like, the earth is flat. Is there any one proof that aliens exist? And I'm saying at least 70% of people out there are going to say, yeah, I believe in aliens, without one single proof. They don't get laughed at or ridiculed. Bigfoot, yeah, you might get ridiculed a bit, but there's people out there they'll camp out for weeks looking for Bigfoot. And YouTube will push these shows on people. The conspiracy is they are hiding the truth from us and pushing all this just propaganda in our faces and making us believe it. The earth is flat and stationary. The people of power have hidden it, tried to hide it. The internet came along and I think they weren't ready for it because it's exploding. It really is. I kind of feel a bit like I'm kind of at the end of the train here. There's so many good people to look into that made me think the way I do. I'll name a few names. Eric Dubay was my go-to guy. There's some brilliant people out there. Dave Murphy, who allegedly Dave, he can be found on YouTube. D Murphy 25. There's so many people out there. I'm kind of like giving their messages, trying to spread their words, and I've came out with my own ideas, which I do have in previous videos, but I'm like a secondary messenger now, and YouTube is blocking this stuff. So please share, please like, subscribe, and also look into Eric Dubay, Dave Murphy. There's so many other people out there that are brilliant guys. Russian Vids is another favourite of mine. He comes at a comical angle. Also a lot about the sort of the deception of the world in media and things like that, so do look into him as well. Also Roxanne the Globalist Denier, she's great as well. She done a good couple of shows with Dave Murphy, I think 4, and it's just hours of just amazement basically, with things more than flat earth, but that's how I've said before, there's things that lead from flat earth to this. So please just check these channels out and these videos, just go for it. Let's have a look here. There's like I said, Flat Earth News. There's now a Flat Earth football team in Spain called Flat Earth FC. Just got promoted to like the 4th division, which is sort of professional level. So I think that's going to bring a big, sort of Flat Earth FC. Like, there's a lot of football fans out there, and to be honest, I want their shirt, their badge is actually the Flat Earth map that all these world organisations use just to take the piss and put these maps in our faces. But yeah, go and support Flat Earth FC. I'm going to. Let's look at some other things here. People say, obviously, say our atmosphere, there's some type of barrier. Some people say the firmament, I don't think it's made of glass, but it's made of some type of material that nobody really knows what it is, but it's impenetrable. And it's a system, like it's an enclosed system. That's how we have air pressure and things like that. And air pressure has never been proven without a container. One of the proofs of you know, we're not living on a spinning rocket ball. Two things, like people say, oh, what an aeroplane is, you know, pressure in a container. No, it's not. Obviously, you've just got a wing here, but air can flow around it. There's obviously going to be lift from, you know, the surface area of the plane, but that's not a container. I'm not accepting that one. And then another one is a pressure system in weather. But again, these kind of weathers are just kind of rotating around the flat Earth. You know, we know there is rotation, but it's not the Earth, it's the weather, the air is kind of obviously always going to be spiraling and rotating. That's why tornadoes spin like this. But these pressures are equalising out, you know, they're meeting, and that's how we get all this incredible weather, because a high pressure system meets a low pressure system. But they don't stay like that. You know, I'd believe it if they stayed, and you'd have terrible, terrible weather and then calm and lovely, lovely, lovely. But they equalise. So again, that is not proof. That is not proof. Any proof you give me now, I'm very confident that I can debunk it. And that's because the Earth's flat. Very, very easily, to be honest. Smokestacks. If you know, the Earth is rotating like this, and there's these kind of smokestacks even out of a volcano, perfectly vertical. Just stay perfectly vertical. And if the Earth was rotating, you would think, common sense would tell you that there would be a slow trail. As the smoke got higher, it would kind of slowly stay where it was, because it doesn't have that force behind it. But, oh no, the theory of relativity, one force acts upon another. No, he was wrong. That's just not how it would work. And I keep saying to you guys, think, because it just wouldn't work like that. The air would have to speed up the further away it gets. I mean, what's making the air speed up? So this thing at the top, you know, because the curve here is going to be smaller than the curve up here, so that it's travelling further at the top. So what has given that air the speed, like the actual force to carry on going? Anyone really knows if something was spinning that way, the friction of the air even hitting it is going to cause like an opposite motion. You know, when you drop a ball and it's spinning, it hits the floor and comes back the other way. So how these people just believe that we're rotating, and obviously gravity is supposedly pulling the air along with it, but just the sheer way things react, you know, a particle would not react like that. A particle cannot react in two ways at once. It cannot be travelling 1,000 miles an hour that way whilst having a 30 mile an hour wind that way, and that's what you feel. Oh my God, you know, 1,000 miles an hour and you can feel nothing, but you feel a 2 mile an hour breeze coming against it. But that 2 mile an hour breeze is travelling 2 miles an hour that way and 1,000 miles an hour that way. But yeah, forget about it. It's gravity. We're all stupid. Yeah, we're all idiots, us flat earthers. We're all actors. No, we're not. We're actually people with our heads screwed on. I don't mean to cause offence to anyone, because I was that guy. I was the guy that took the mickey and the piss, because it seems ridiculous, and it seems ridiculous because what you've been taught from a child is a lie, but that lie is your truth. So I understand you're standing up for it and trying to keep your reality. But once you look into it and past it, you become alive. You really do. And you realise how powerful you are as a human being on this earth. Very, very powerful. And you can take back control of your life. It's very, very empowering. But it's only empowering because you've allowed this to go on, and you think, right, I am now taking control of my life. I'm not a sheep. And that is what all you people are. I don't like even using the word sheep, but I'm going to say it. But you are sheep, and you're not doing experiments. You know, I've only done a couple. I've watched a lot, but you're looking for ways to prove the ball earth. Prove the ball earth. There's a lot of science and math magician out there to blind you, put the blinkers on, keep you just going forwards. But forget it. Forget that. Start again. And I promise you, you will realise that this earth is a flat and motionless plane. I promise you. And you will gain so much power within yourself and realise that you are not a speck of dust, bacteria flying through Earth, flying through the universe, and you mean nothing. Every one of us is special, and every one of us needs to realise that. If we did, there would not be all this war going on that whatever force it is making it happen, but there is wars going on, and this is 2019 now. We should not be having wars. Like, why are we having wars? To keep us blinded, to keep money coming into these governments, for companies to keep making money. War is the biggest profit machine there is, so there's always going to be war. Even though all we want is peace, you know, war for peace. That's what they cause. Oh, you know, we want peace, so, oh, let's go to war. Does not make sense. It's the opposite reaction of what's needed for peace. The world's against us. And when you realise that, you realise you are the world. You are the world. And you just get so much power. So I urge you to look into it. I really do. And like I say, look both sides though. You know, look pro, look negative, and come to your own conclusion. But once you go flat, you never go back. I seriously promise you that, because you can't. You literally there is no way back unless a few proofs came out, and we know them proofs aren't there and they're impossible, i.e. a picture of the Earth. There isn't one. It's computer. Yeah, bit of a rant. I'm sorry. It's just getting to me now. But I'm really, really loving the fact that you guys are, you know, helping me along the way. If you do see people commenting, back me up. You know, I don't know everything. I really don't, and nor do you. But you know stuff that I don't know. So there's sometimes I'll get questioned and I think, oh my God, like what? But we all have answers to this, and we are all part of the puzzle. And I really do applaud you guys for helping me along the way here. So yeah, quick video. I think, well, I say quick video, it's actually my longest ever video. So hopefully I'm, you know, gonna keep going with this, more content, spread the truth, seek truth, speak truth. I'm not an actor. The Earth is flat, okay? It's flat.